question. The member from Huron-Bruce.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Environment Minister. Speaker, Ontarians are rightly outraged with the waste and abuse of their money by the Liberals' tire tax agency, Ontario Tire Stewardship. When drivers pay an eco-tax on each tire, they expect the money will go towards protecting our environment and increasing recycling. But, Speaker, the Toronto Star has revealed OTS has been blowing that money on Liberal golf tournaments, to be exact, lavish stays at luxury hotels, and fancy dinners of elk tenderloin and wild boar chops. Speaker, there's only one way to stop this abuse of Ontarians' money, and that is to scrap the Liberals' tire tax agency. So, Speaker, will the minister commit today to establish a clear legislative timeline to eliminate OTS?
Thank you. Minister of the Environment and Climate Change.
Mr. Speaker, I'm so glad the Toronto Star is doing its job because the opposition isn't. I don't know, Mr. Speaker. I don't know, Mr. Speaker, where the party opposite has been while this government has been working hard, presented a bill last year that eliminates the Tire Stewardship Organization over the next year. And, Mr. Speaker, we didn't even have a question from the opposition for an entire year on this. And then they had to read the newspaper to realize the government already solved the problem. And, Mr. Speaker, maybe the member opposite, who's so frustrated by the issues of donations from that, could explain why the Conservative Party, not once, not twice, but 3 times took money from the Ontario Stewardship Organization.
Start the clock. Supplementary.
That has nothing to do with the question at hand.
The Minister of Aboriginal Affairs will come to order. Please put your question.
It is interesting, Speaker, when you can't defend something, you try to deflect. So we'll go back to this question. The minister has admitted his eco-tax programs and agencies are holding the province back from achieving a higher rate of waste diversion. Last November, Speaker, the minister's office actually told the Toronto Star that to move forward with reform, Bill 151 would scrap eco-tax agencies like OTS. Unfortunately, when reading Bill 151, it's clear there are no guarantees that this will actually happen. This oversight proves, yet again, Speaker, that this government just can't get anything right. So, Speaker, will the minister commit to close this loophole and establish a clear legislative timeline to eliminate all eco-tax programs?
Thank you. Minister?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. There are no eco-tax programs. They are all being eliminated. We've already done that. I know. I mean, it's clear. You know, Mr. Speaker, the opposition party doesn't read the climate strategy. It clearly
Finish, please.
Mr. Speaker, it's very clear that the opposition doesn't read the climate strategy. It doesn't read Bill 151, which very clearly outlines a schedule over the next 5 years for an orderly transition.
Member from Huron-Bruce.
The Toronto Star, Mr. Speaker, because that seems to be the only journal of record. They complain about donations from Ontario Stewardship, but they're there running with their bagmen are running over there to collect the money, Mr. Speaker. It's a little bit of a moral conundrum they've gotten themselves into, Mr. Speaker. That's not deflection. That's painting yourself into a corner. But that sort of is the problem.
New question.